Hello, and welcome back. Now, I've just seen on Top Gear magazine's website that there's been a new Pagani announced. The Pagani Huayra R Evo. Pagani, in his wisdom, has decided to make a roofless version of his track-only hypercar. But that car doesn't exist yet in any game. I thought we could take the Pagani Huayra R around for a hot lap just to see what it's about. Right, here we are in the game. So same as last time, just done a quick little setup of some camber and tyre pressures. So let's get on track and see what we can do. Alright, so we just used the first lap here just as a warm-up. So some of the differences between the new car and this version is not only the lack of roof, but they've also upped the power just a little bit more. So the Pagani Huayra R has about 850 horsepower, but they've given it 30 more in this roofless version. And some other differences that they've made as well is the engine in this revs to 9,000. The newer version will rev to 200 more revs. And some of the other big differences between this and the new version is there's a extra stabilizing fin in the middle of the wing, and also a massively enlarged rear diffuser. I'll pop some pictures up from the article that I saw it from. One other thing, according to Pagani themselves, they say this new version of the Evo is on par in performance with current LMP2 cars, so that's honestly quite scary. Now these things aren't road legal. It's very much like the Ferrari FXX program, where you buy it, but you can only use it on tracks. Pagani hosts these track days where you have instructors to help you get the best out of your cars as well. Now one thing I'm not sure on is any change in weight on this new version. So this car currently weighs just over a ton, by about 50 kilos. Yeah, it's just an announcement article that I read, so there's not full specifications on the new car yet. What I'll do now, I'll just finish up my warm-up lap, and I'll see you as I'm about to start the hot lap. Right, just coming up to the start-finish to start our flying lap. Now, one thing I have picked up on is this is very much a one-input car. Doesn't really like any form of like trail braking or anything like that. It's quite different to how I'd normally drive. But oh, there's a bump there. I better be careful of that on the fast one. But yeah, it's quite different from how I'd normally drive a car. But I'll do my best. See what we can do. Right, here we go. I do know I need to brake here because it doesn't... I feel like this car should have a bit more downforce, but this version doesn't seem to. I've given it all the front splitter that I can as well. But it still wants to understeer if you put any form of power down while you've got a steering input there. I reckon this car can go for around a 6.5 minute time, so that's what we'll aim for. My warm-up lap, this did try to jump, so I'm just going to let off a little bit, keep it grounded. And turn in, there we go. Alright, try and get it over to the right so we can straight line our braking. Oh, understeering. I have to be really patient on the throttle. It's not something I'm used to having to do. And down the hill now. Braking as we go up the hill to maximise it. Now I have got traction control, on level 1 because I do want to actually get round this track in one piece. It's not going to be the fastest way to get round, but I tried it whilst doing the setup, and I was just lighting up the rear wheels constantly. I don't quite have the throttle control for this thing yet. But I wanted to take it around because there was new news of another special edition of this car. Yeah, it really doesn't like trail braking at all. It just starts to understeer, like there. Drawing it now, try and get the best exit. Oh, get back on. Right, try and get a good exit out of this corner here. We've got a long flat out section now. So if you are enjoying this video, I have a previous version where I've taken a car that I actually own around for a hot lap of here. I think it'll be linked up in the top right now. And if you are enjoying the video, do like and subscribe, because I'm looking to grow this channel and I'd like to keep making content on it. Wrong gear there. Any form of elevation, any form of elevation change in this car really just wants to not turn at all. We'll see how the carousel goes. I'm going to be a bit cautious here. There we go. And you'd think this corner coming up here would be flat, but just a dab of brake just to make sure it turns in. Right, final section, just try and keep it flowing and try and not understeering through these corners. Make sure everyone gets a nice shot during YouTube corner. Let's try and take it perfect. Almost. Oh, this is a lot of fun to drive though. It's challenging, but I quite like it. I think I might just do a few more laps off camera. Just getting used to this, but I'm enjoying it. Right. Brake before the jump. Oh no! Get back on. Oh, Adam. Oh god. Right. I think there's far less air on the front than I feel like it should have. Right, let's try and nail this corner for the straight. Scoring it now. Could have been better. I really can't tame that understeer. I'm really struggling with it. Just over 6 minutes. We should be coming up to a 6.5 minute lap, I reckon. That is fairly quick. About now is the time that I've got a Le Mans prototype car around here, so let's brake early because of that bump. There we go, 6:39. I think that's okay. It's not the quickest, but this car has been quite challenging for me to get used to. I'm quite used to progressive throttle inputs, but this does not like it at all. But if you have enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like and maybe a little subscribe if you want to. So I'll be doing more in the future like this. Every other week I'll try and do a hot lapping video, and then I'll have something in between. But yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.